It is now time for the Royal Rumble! Allow me to explain the rules. Earlier, all 30 participants drew a number at random to determine the order in which they would enter. In just a moment, numbers 1 and 2 will begin the event. And every 2 minutes thereafter, another wrestler will enter the ring according to the number he drew. Remember, in the Royal Rumble, it is every man for himself. To be eliminated, a wrestler must be thrown out of the ring, over the top rope, and onto the floor. The one wrestler remaining in the ring after all 30 have entered will be the winner. And now, introducing the participants. First of all, the man who last year drew number 30 and this year drew number 1 with his bodyguard Virgil, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
And this capacity crowd is loving every minute of it that he, the $1 Million Man, drew number 1.
Well, quite a change from last year's Royal Rumble. As the Fink stated, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, had number 30 last year. This year faced with number 1.
The individual who drew number 2, the Birdman, Koko Beware!
So it'll be Koko Beware and the $1 Million Man beginning the Royal Rumble. And in 2 minutes, we'll have another one enter at 2-minute intervals. The Birdman is fired up. Oh, and the $1 Million Man goes at him in a hurry, and that's what you got to do, Jess.
Absolutely. The $1 Million Man trying to do his destruction real early here. Eliminate the Birdman, Koko, and wait to see who number 3 is.
On top of Koko, now for the ride. Right to the chest. The $1 Million Man not wasting any moves at all. Everything right on target.
Well, early on, the number 1 pick is an advantage for the $1 Million Man because he was actually able to jump the Birdman right when he entered the ring, thus getting an early advantage here.
Back into the corner. He is leveling Koko Beware.
And Koko hasn't had a chance to get any of them aerial tactics going.
Into the corner again, and hit first. Wrong thing to do. But now he should have learned. 3 times.
He's learning now. You don't go after Koko's cranium.
Right to the eyes. And now, maybe Koko with some offense here. Yeah.
Koko unloading on the $1 Million Man. And that would be something if DiBiase were the first eliminated.
You're right. He very well could be the first one eliminated. Big headbutt. The $1 Million Man. It could take a clothesline. It could be over right here. Oh, no.
And that's it for Koko. The Birdman went on a flight. He's done.
Koko Beware has been eliminated, I assume. That the $1 Million Man feels that his confidence is riding high. There you see the clock.
Well, he's only got 28 more to go, Tony. 1 down, 28 to go for the $1 Million Man.
It's Marty Jannetty. So, Marty Jannetty, one half of the Rockers. And once again, Jess, the thing you pointed out, he gets the first blow in because he's waiting on the man to come in the ring. Jannetty unloading on the $1 Million Man. Other corner.
Oh, but DiBiase caught him coming in with that big boot.
Well, they had to do something.
This is a tough position to be in the Royal Rumble. The early draw, as I stated before, Tony, the luck of the draw. so important. And as we know, Mr. Perfect with number 30, the perfect draw. He'll be last.
Numbers 1 and number 3. Oh, wow. He knocked him for a flip. You got to give the $1 Million Man some credit. He is prepared. And now, up high, waiting. No! You wait too long on Marty Jannetty, and he'll unload on you. Jannetty, right hands.
And he caught DiBiase with a big flying elbow.
It was on target. Here we go again. Reversal. Watch out. Dangerously close to the ropes for both men. Can you believe that?
Marty Jannetty eliminated, and the $1 Million Man. 2 down, 27 to go.
He has cut 2 down. And there you see our clock. As the man slips in the ring, and they are on the floor.
And a crushing body slam outside the ring.
From behind, he's putting a $1 Million Dream on.
Oh, but Jake rammed him into the steel post.
And now it's Jake the Snake's turn on the inside. Jake Roberts. To the other side. Back body drop. Onto the arm. Short clothesline.
And that's usually the setup for the DDT.
You're right.
That's the setup move for the DDT.
These fans are going bananas. Here it comes.
Oh, DiBiase caught him. What a brilliant maneuver on the part of the $1 Million Man.
Ted DiBiase was waiting for that, but Jake the Snake was waiting for the elbow. And now it's DiBiase. Wow.
Drives that shoulder in. We got 7 seconds till a new participant.
Okay, there's the bell. It's the Macho King. Randy Savage is in. And that may spell trouble for Jake the Snake Roberts. But no. Jake Roberts.
Whoa. DiBiase caught the Snake coming in, and now the Macho King choking down Jake the Snake, giving the $1 Million Man a breather. First one he's had all day in the Royal Rumble.
And the Macho King finds his mark on Jake the Snake, who is in a lot of trouble. And now a little double team here, if you can call it that, even though there are no teams.
That's right, and anything goes in the Royal Rumble. As you can see, there is no referee inside the ring. Referees are only on the outside. They're only there to determine when a man's been eliminated.
That's how you like it.
And Jake's in trouble. Well, it's called a Rumble. You gotta make it a Rumble.
From up top. Double axe handle. On target. And Jake the Snake in a lot of trouble.
I would not want to be in Jake Roberts' shoes right now. Can you imagine being in the ring, facing both the Macho King and the $1 Million Man at the same time? That is punishment.
And look, he's tied up, and you're right.
Oh, look at the Macho King slaps his face.
And here we go. Hopefully,
What do you mean, hopefully?
Jake will get some help. Who is it? Oh, my goodness.
It's Roddy Piper.
Like a madman. Exploding on both the $1 Million Man and the Macho King.
Roddy Piper going crazy in there.
And Jake the Snake still tied up. They miss. Piper.
Now why would he do that? It's every man for himself.
Well, if he's tied up, you can't throw him over the top. Now, Snake, Piper, leveling DiBiase, and Savage. Uh-oh. Back they go. I thought for a moment they were going to hit each other.
Well, as you said, Tony, it's every man for himself. But it seems it's team against team here. It's Piper and Jake the Snake against the Macho King and the $1 Million Man.
Trying to get out the Macho King.
Roberts and Piper trying to throw the Macho King over the top.
And they're very close. Sensational clean sheriff. And now, Savage back in. Watch out!
Oh, Piper almost eliminated.
Here we go!
Macho King almost eliminated.
Using the leg that time, the Macho Man stopped the momentum.
We're going to have 5 in there.
All right. It's the Warlord.
Oh, boy. And it's going to take some doing to get him out of the ring.
Some of the big boys are coming in now. The Warlord nonchalantly stalking Jake the Snake. Boy, he pounded Jake right to the canvas. Doing the same to Piper.
Well, this guy's about 330 pounds of solid muscle.
Piper may be out. Can he get him over? He almost had him. Meanwhile, the Macho King continues to work on Jake the Snake.
And look at the guts on the part of Roddy Piper fighting back. There goes Jake.
Can they get him out?
The Macho King and the $1 Million Man trying to turn Jake the Snake over, trying to eliminate Jake Roberts.
Jake holding on, grabbing the apron. Meanwhile, Piper is tied up the Barbarian, or the Warlord, that is. There you see the Warlord tied up.
Macho King going up. Double axe handle, and Roberts is down again.
Well, they had to bring him inside, Jess. Try to soften him up a little bit more. But as you can see, that's been very difficult to do. The Macho King just pushing that boot right to the face.
You know, another unique thing here, too, is managers can stay at ringside until anyone that they manage has been eliminated.
There's your 10-second clock. Here we go. And now, it's the Hitman.
Wow! The Hitman, Bret Hart. You know, it's amazing right here, Tony. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, was #1. He's still in the ring. That's remarkable.
The Hitman, the 8th man to come in. However, only 6 are in the ring right now. And the Hitman going right after the big one. He didn't waste any time, did he?
Well, you might as well, when you're at top energy, take out the biggest guy in the ring.
Bigfoot. Meanwhile, the Macho King down on the canvas with Jake the Snake.
And a big double team club. clothesline by the Hitman and Roddy Piper on the Warlord.
Now they're going to try to just ease the Warlord out.
Piper trying to eliminate the Warlord to no avail.
Too much bulk to get up. Watch out. For the second time, the Macho King is on the ropes. Couldn't get him over.
We got nobody really close to going out at this point, Tony.
Not at all. And Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, the #1 man, is still there, battling with Roddy Piper, right to the turnbuckle.
You know, this will be a remarkable feat if the $1 Million Man could pull this off.
The clock ticks down to our next man in the Royal Rumble. Oh, my.
Bad News Brown. Now, there's a guy that's got no friends whatsoever.
I was going to say,
Who knows who he's going to go after?
this match is made for Bad News Brown. It's his type of match. He goes right after the Hitman. Pulling on the Hitman.
Nobody really close to being eliminated. You can see a lot of guys are sucking a lot of wind. It's going to be definitely a determination of who's in shape. And there's that short clothesline again by the Snake.
Snake with a second win right here. DDT! The Macho King!
And Roberts is eliminated. The Macho King has eliminated Jake the Snake Roberts.
Right on the verge of the DDT on DiBiase. As Bad News Brown works on the Hitman with assistance from Savage, the $1 Million Man chops away at Roddy Piper. And now, a reversal. Watch out! He's close!
And what a save by the Macho King, Randy Savage.
Jesse, if it's every man for himself, why would he save somebody? He's been paid off. He has to have been paid off.
Well, you never know. DiBiase with plenty of money.
The Hitman could not get the Warlord over. He's fighting the Warlord on the bridge of the nose. Here's your clock once again. Listen to the eruption for Dusty Rhodes. Dusty.
Rhodes immediately going after the Macho King.
Into the ropes.
And Big Dusty knew who he wanted to go after.
You're right. He made a beeline for the Macho King. And now Bad News Brown in. Here comes the Macho King.
Oh! And Rhodes has eliminated the Macho King, Randy Savage. That has got to be somewhat of an upset right there. The Macho King eliminated.
Incredible! Savage does not want to leave, but the Macho King has been eliminated. So now, 6 are in the ring. Now Dusty goes right over to the Warlord to help Roddy Piper. Meanwhile, Bad News, DiBiase trying to work on the Hitman.
It's going to take a lot of doing. They're going to need to double, triple team to try to get the Warlord out. There's Bad News trying to eliminate the Hitman.
I don't see why they don't work on it. Work on the Warlord, get him out.
DiBiase and the Dream battling it out. There's Piper trying to eliminate the Warlord. I don't think Roddy's got enough strength to do it.
Pulling down on the head. Here's your countdown. Who will be next? Jesse, you'll recall a lot of arguments going on with the Heenan family about every man for himself. The Brain said every family for itself.
Yeah, I disagree. It's a family affair when Heenan's involved.
All right. Andre presents the... Oh, look at that. The Warlord did not waste a second.
And yet, look how big the Warlord is, and he looks small in front. Oh! And Andre eliminates the Warlord with one hand. Unbelievable. 6 guys couldn't do it, but Andre could. Look at this.
Bobby the Brain dragging down Fuji. It's every manager for himself, too.
Heenan telling Fuji, your man's done. Take a walk.
Right to the midsection. Andre trying to clear a house using Dusty and Piper. Pushing up against Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, now he's got them both. This is the Giant style right here. Andre the Giant, the only man capable of taking on 3, 4, 5 guys at once.
Now, as the Hitman is on the verge of elimination, Dusty and Piper momentarily had an advantage on Andre, but that all ended quickly.
Well, you're looking at about 540 pounds that have to be eliminated.
Yeah, it's going to take more than 2 of them. Dusty from the other side, right into Andre again.
Now, why would Dusty continue to attack Andre? Why does he help Andre get rid of Piper?
The Red Rooster. And he is coming to a battle. Look at Dusty. Dusty grabbed the Red Rooster, who went right after Dusty. Andre is on Bret Hart. Bad News and Piper. Piper! No, he balanced himself out. He is still in there.
Whoa! And Piper's eliminated Bad News Brown. Bad News trying to go back into the ring. He pulled out Piper.
Wait a second.
Now, I don't think Bad News would be allowed to eliminate Piper, would he?
I don't think so either. And Bad News and Piper still going at it. Look at him.
Well, apparently they've eliminated each other.
Apparently so.
They're fighting all the way back to the dressing room.
They're not
Look
worried.
at this. This is a street fight on the floor.
The referee's trying to break them up. But Piper and Bad News really going at it. Look at this. They are fighting still. Oh, they're going back to the dressing room area. Meanwhile, in the ring, we are very close. But Dusty with DiBiase got some help from Virgil that time. Now, see, I don't agree with that. Virgil should not reach up and push his man back in.
And the Rooster's finding out what it's like to tangle with a giant.
And it's Axe of Demolition.
And there goes the Rooster. Andre the Giant eliminating the Red Rooster.
You're right, the Rooster is gone. But Andre turned right in to Axe. And you can better believe the members of Demolition want their hands on the members of the Colossal Connection.
And right now, Axe with a big advantage over the Giant. But the only problem is, you can choke him all you want. You still got to throw him out over the top.
And it's going to take more than the powerful Axe of Demolition to do that. Andre countered with a chokehold of his own. Many of the fans jumping on the Brain, knowing that Andre is in a fight right now with Axe. Now, here goes DiBiase again.
Hitman and Dusty Rhodes trying desperately to eliminate the $1 Million Man. DiBiase holding on to that middle strand.
He's almost out. Oh, Dusty went right after Jesse, as long as he's tied up, he's going to stay in there.
That's right. If they beat him if they knock him out and beat him to submission, they still got to pick him up and put him out over the top.
Now they're going to try.
Well, I got to see this. That could be a mistake, yeah?
Well, he was waiting on it, wasn't it?
They unhooked the Giant, got his hands free.
As our clock counts down to 0 again.
Oh, and here's some help for Andre, his partner, Haku.
You're right. Bobby the Brain pats him on the back. And Haku goes right after Axe of Demolition.
And he is the Giants' partner. They're the champions.
And he is, without a doubt, the freshest man in there right now. Right on the head. Stomping Dusty Rhodes down to the canvas. And Andre sitting right down on Axe. Meanwhile, DiBiase battling away with a hitman. So they paired off right now, basically.
That's right. You got Andre working over Axe. You got Haku against Rhodes. And you got DiBiase and the Hitman.
Dusty bouncing back up. There are those left-handed jabs. Yeah. Oh, Dusty couldn't stay up. He could not stay up. He got in a couple of good blows, Jess, but could not stay there.
Well, Rhodes has been in there quite a while. They all have, except for Haku. He's the freshest man in the ring.
Again, Haku after the hitman. And Haku after Axe. Dusty is back to his feet on the other side. Oh,
Oh, and then Haku hit Axe with that foot of his.
the hitman in a lot of trouble. We're just about ready for the 7th man. It is Smash.
Smash of Demolition.
He's our 15th overall man to come into the Royal Rumble. Right now, 7 in the ring.
You know what's remarkable, Tony? The $1 million man, Ted DiBiase, the #1 pick, is still in the ring. That is unbelievable that DiBiase has lasted through all of this.
And he has been on the verge of going out many times, but has held on. Okay. Andre slow to get up in the corner, as you can see.
You know what else is interesting, Tony? You got the tag team champions, the Colossal Connection, and you got Demolition, the former champions, and they're going at it.
That's right, it's become a Demolition Colossal Connection war in that one corner. Meanwhile, that enables Dusty and the Hitman to double team the $1 Million Man.
And DiBiase on the verge of going out. Haku saves the day.
Dusty sending Haku head first to the turnbuckle. Boy, Andre is relentless.
Well, Andre's going to be a tough, tough man to get out of that ring. I've said it before. It'll take 5, 6, 8 guys to put him out. There may not be enough guys in the ring to get him out.
Well, that's a point. DiBiase, as Demolition levels away at DiBiase, Haku steps in to help out. And the Hitman and Dusty working on Andre. Here comes Axe, or make it Smash of Demolition. A chokehold on Andre from the Hitman. What a battle. Here we go. We're down to 5 and counting.
Oh, it's Akeem. The African Dream.
And with Akeem, if he makes it in the ring before, yep. Now, Jesse, we have 8 men in the ring. That's the most we've had at one time.
Absolutely, Tony. This is the most that have been in there. And Akeem going to work on the Giant.
Akeem went right after Andre. he goes down.
But it don't matter if he goes through the middle rope. He's got to go over the top.
Now, Demolition working on Haku. Watch out. He's up.
They got him. Demolition has accomplished a major obstacle. They've eliminated Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant, certainly one of the favorites of the Royal Rumble, will be no more in this event. Haku very close to getting out.
And I believe Bret Hart was eliminated. We were so concerned over the elimination of Andre the Giant. I believe Bret Hart also has been eliminated from the Rumble.
So now we're down to 6 in the ring. Demolition pairing off against Akeem DiBiase. Haku. That's actually Dusty over with Akeem. And DiBiase working on Smash.
You know, it's amazing DiBiase has any strength left as long as he's been in there.
He's battling away. We got a double axe handle. Haku needs to turn around. Dusty gets in.
And here comes the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka.
And just listen to this capacity crowd. The Superfly springs into action. Boy, Akeem met him with full force that time.
Yeah, but those are the two guys with the most energy right there going after each other.
That's right. Dusty almost has DiBiase, and look at Virgil. No call for that at all.
Hey, if he can get away with it, fine and dandy. That's what I say. And the Superfly has eliminated the African Dream Akeem.
So now we have 6. And the battle rages on in the Royal Rumble. And I mean rages.
Demolition going to work on the Superfly.
Every man for himself, there's no question about that. That time, Haku, Snuka, both with a headbutt on Smash of Demolition. Meanwhile, on their knees in the background, Dusty and DiBiase.
Oh, we got some interesting pair-ups going along here. There's Dusty measuring Haku while Smash is holding on to him.
I can't get over the fact that Andre was eliminated.
Whoa, and DiBiase coming down hard on the American Dream. And we're down to 5 seconds, another contestant.
Here we go.
It's the world's strongest man, Dino Bravo.
Dino Bravo, Jesse coming in. Once again, with all that reserve and all that power, he's the freshest man in there. And he's going right after Axe of Demolition. But look at Haku. He and Bravo duking it out right here.
And we're getting now to the point of the match where the luckier guys are coming out, Tony. The guys who got the late draw.
Bravo got number 18. Demolition working over DiBiase. Into the ropes.
And Demolition double teaming DiBiase out. I'm amazed DiBiase's still on his feet.
Dusty in trouble. Bravo working away. Watch out. DiBiase. Now the referee moving Virgil away, thank goodness.
And Smash trying desperately to eliminate the $1 Million Man, but the $1 Million Man goes to the eyes.
Well, he's been on that apron a lot in trying desperately. There's Bravo and Dusty, and we're just about ready for another athlete of the World Wrestling Federation. Oh my!
It's the Canadian Earthquake, and he's very lucky, a man of his size, to get a draw of number 19.
Certainly because of endurance, Jesse. The Earthquake is in.
Whoa, and he hammers Rhodes.
Dusty backed up against the ropes. The Earthquake right to the eyes.
And the Earthquake eliminates the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
So the Earthquake comes in immediately, makes an impact on the Royal Rumble. And that prompts Axna.
The Earthquake, you know, this has got to be cut and dry. His style of match. Look at the size of this guy.
Look at
him, lifting up, eliminating. One of Demolition. Which one is that, Axe?
That's Axe. He just picked him up.
Earthquake eliminates Axe of Demolition.
And what about the look on the face of Haku? And everyone realizes, I'm sure you can see on the face of Haku, that he realized the threat of Earthquake. No doubt the biggest threat of the 7 men in there right now.
Well, he's hit the ring, and in a matter of less than 2 minutes, he's eliminated Dusty Rhodes, and he's eliminated Axe of Demolition. He's got Haku in the corner. Snuka working over DiBiase.
There you see the Earthquake. What an impact he has made. 2 quick removals. Haku working on the Earthquake, who will not go down. Dino Bravo is down, and Smash going to work on him. Another one. It's the Anvil.
The Anvil, Jim Neidhart.
Look at the Anvil.
And he's going right after the Earthquake.
He's doing the right thing too, Jesse. Get that man out of there.
I don't know if that's the right thing. I think I'd stay away from Earthquake.
Well, now 3 of them trying to send the Earthquake out. Look at it.
They got the feet up. They got the Earthquake's feet up. They're calling for more help.
Here comes Snuka. Underneath.
There's 4 of them. 4 guys can't get the Earthquake. Here comes DiBiase. That's 5.
And Bravo,
Eliminated the Earthquake. That is a major accomplishment of major teamwork, of major proportion.
It took many of them. As the Earthquake, a look of disbelief on his face. He has been eliminated, but he arrived and did plenty of damage. What a man, the Earthquake.
Well, it took 5 or 6 of them to eliminate the Earthquake, and I think that's the only way they'd have got the job done.
Bravo and Snuka battling it out in a corner. Smash, DiBiase on the near side. There you see Neidhart helping out Smash. Haku having his problems with Bravo. Double atomic drop.
Oh. And as if DiBiase hasn't absorbed enough punishment, he was number 1.
6 are in the Royal Rumble. In the ring at this time. 20 total have entered. Make it 21 in 5 seconds. Watch out!
Ultimate Warrior!
This place erupts!
He's going right after Bravo!
Chopping Bravo! Shooting Bravo in! Oh, Bravo caught him. I don't think it phased him.
It phased him.
Yeah, that one did.
Whoa! And the Warriors eliminated Bravo!
Dino Bravo's out! The Warrior! Right on Snuka! Everybody!
Well, as you said, it's every man for himself, Tony. There are no friends in the Royal Rumble.
Haku now. Snuka teaming up on the Warrior. The Warrior continues to battle away. He's after a smash of demolition. Right there in the midsection. Smash will not go down. That's not the idea. The idea is to go up and out. 6 remain in the Royal Rumble. At this point, big forearm.
Whoa! And the Warrior and Neidhart going after DiBiase. DiBiase's out on his feet.
Boy, the Warrior still.
Now isn't that remarkable? Neidhart and the Warrior beating up DiBiase have now turned on each other.
That's right. Well, I would think that you would grab and swing at the closest thing you can. At least that, to me, would be the most sensible thing. Tempers are high in the Royal Rumble.
And it's the model, Rick Martel.
Showing off his body. Thinks a lot of himself, no doubt. And welcome to this battleground. Martel making sure every blow is on target. And that's always been Martel's game, Jesse. Each and every move executed well.
That's right, plus he's fresh.
And he's getting some help from the Warrior now on Smash of Demolition.
And Smash of Demolition in a lot of trouble in the corner. The Warrior trying to lift Martel out, too. What's the matter with that idiot?
The Warrior stalking. He's on to Haku. Neidhart is with Rick Martel. And
whoa!
yes.
And Haku has eliminated Smash. He caught him with that kick on the apron.
Smash had caught himself on the apron, and then the crescent kick. Smash, demolition. Was that Martel? Did Martel go out?
No, Martel holding on the apron. If Neidhart can push him out, but no way. A great move by the model, Rick Martel.
That's right, and don't forget, it's over the top and to the floor.
That's right, he saved himself elimination. He went over the top, but he did not make it to the floor.
The Warrior battling with DiBiase. And we have a countdown again. Who will it be?
Chico Santana.
Santana is in.
And he goes right after the model, Rick Martel, his former tag team partner.
Jesse, you notice as Martel and Santana go at it, and you've made mention of this, but we have had now 23 guys enter. Not all, of course, are here. The number 1 guy, DiBiase, still there.
That is a remarkable accomplishment by the $1 Million Man to DiBiase. Pick number 1, and we're at what, 23, 24?
23 have entered.
23 have entered. DiBiase still in there.
Haku gets leveled. Up top, Martel. Not a chance with Santana. Snuka and Neidhart are both battling the $1 Million Man. Haku being able to fire off against the Warrior here.
And the 2 former partners still going at it. Chico Santana and the model Rick Martel.
There you see the Warrior. Boy, he absorbed those shoulder blocks. DiBiase, Virgil. There's one of the reasons he stayed in so long.
Now Virgil gives him a helping hand now and then, don't he?
Yeah, I should say so.
Well, that's what he's paid for, Tony. What's he supposed to do, sit on his thumbs out there?
In a match like this, when it's every man for himself, don't you think every man should be the one
Yeah, but
to win the match?
Wait, but you said yourself it's every manager too, or valet, or whatever.
We're down now to 5 seconds before yet another. Oh, it's the Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk Man and the Colonel, Jimmy Hart.
And the boos here in Orlando. Ring out for the Honky Tonk Man. Look at the Warrior.
Whoa, and the Warrior was waiting for it.
He had that arm back. DiBiase holding the Warrior, enabling the Honky Tonk Man to get in some blows.
And here comes the Superfly.
That's right, joins the melee.
You know, it's just remarkable. A guy can be a friend one minute and an enemy the next.
There you see both Neidhart and the Warrior working on Martel, but DiBiase comes in.
Oh, and they got Neidhart in trouble.
Yep,
Neidhart eliminated.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart eliminated. We have 6 remaining in the ring at this part of the Royal Rumble. Into the ropes.
Oh, and the Warrior has eliminated the $1 Million Man. A remarkable effort on the part of the $1 Million Man, and the Warrior finally eliminates him.
And it took one big clothesline, only one, for DiBiase to be eliminated. The Warrior with maybe some momentum right here. Watch out. Santana may have Martel. Martel bracing himself with the arm. Meanwhile, you see that the Honky Tonk Man, the freshest of the men in, is having his troubles with the Superfly.
And in 5 seconds, we'll have another participant.
We are ready for the 25th man to enter the Royal Rumble.
It's the Hulkster, the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.
Watch out! This place explodes as the Hulkster has made his presence in the Royal Rumble. Snooker!
And Hulk Hogan eliminates the Superfly.
Hogan going right after Haku. Now to the other corner. Hulk Hogan, you talk about preparation. Hogan is ready. Yeah!
Eliminated Haku.
So now the Hulkster quickly eliminates 2. Martel and Santana. The Warrior in there with him.
Every man for himself.
It really is. The Honky Tonk Man to the right and the Hulkster levels in. Watch out! Martel! Santana! Santana's out.
Santana been eliminated. The model Rick Martel stayed on the apron. And we're down to 4 guys. Honky Tonk, the model Rick Martel, the Ultimate Warrior, and the champion Hulk Hogan.
As you see Martel and the Warrior going at it. Martel trying to get the best of the Warrior, the Honky Tonk Man, using the Hulkster's t-shirt. And he's really tightening that around his neck. The Warrior getting the advantage now of Rick Martel.
And it's amazing the number that the Honky Tonk Man is doing on the champion in the corner. Choking Hogan out with his own t-shirt. He's actually tying him into the corner.
We are ready to add a 5th man.
Shawn Michaels of the Rockers.
Shawn Michaels makes it 5 in the ring.
And Honky Tonk, Hogan eliminating the Honky Tonk Man. Shawn Michaels eliminated by the Warrior. And Rick Martel eliminated by the Warrior. And look at this. Look at this.
My God.
Hulk Hogan and the Warrior.
There is not a person sitting down. Everyone on his feet. Look at the eyes
What a matchup this is gonna be! The Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, one-on-one!
Hold on to your seats! This place is going to explode!
Whoa! Nobody moves! Again!
Oh my God!
Nobody moves!
Look at this!
Crisscross!
The Hulkster's down. He missed a clothesline.
Oh! And they clotheslined each other! They're both down! Unbelievable!
Absolutely incredible! These two athletes, the Hulkster, the Warrior, every man for himself going at it, and they both are down. Listen to the fans.
It's now a matter of who will get up first, but we're down to 8 seconds, Tony, before we get a third participant.
Who will it be?
The Barbarian.
Yes, it is. And it's a very large man.
Oh, and look at this. He can measure him. Wham!
You're right, Jesse.
He nails Hogan.
He can have his way with him.
Wham! He nails the Warrior. Here's a guy who can eliminate both of these guys. What a smart move and a luck of the draw on the part of the Barbarian.
You're right about the luck of the draw. And also the luck of the elimination, too. That only two remain, and what two remain? The Hulkster and the Warrior at one point in this Royal Rumble. And now the Barbarian having a virtual field day here. But the Warrior's back up.
He's back down now.
Here comes the Hulkster. Now.
Here comes Ravishing Rick Rude into the ring.
So Rick Rude becomes the 28th.
It seems to me that Ravishing Rick Rude came into the ring premature. I didn't see a count.
Well, I think I saw that the 10-second clock appeared after he came in. But the fact of the matter is, it's been beyond 10 seconds. He's in now. The Hulkster's back up. The Barbarian is after him. The Warrior with Rude. I'll tell you what, Jesse, and this is personal, I want to see the Hulkster and the Warrior go face-to-face again.
Ooh, and a beautiful drop kick by Ravishing Rick Rude.
Before this match is over, that might happen.
Hogan almost eliminated. Now why would the Warrior come to his rescue?
Well, he's got to hit somebody.
They went toe-to-toe earlier, and now he saves Hogan. I don't understand this.
I'm not so sure he realized how close the Hulkster was to being eliminated, Jess.
If the Warrior had been smarty to come over and helped him and got rid of Hogan.
Now the Hulkster still with the Barbarian. Rick Rude and the Ultimate Warrior. Now we get the Hulkster down. No, he's coming back. Yeah.
And they're going after the Warrior. They double-teamed the Warrior. Here comes Hogan. And Hogan eliminates the Warrior. There you see it. You didn't see no love lost from Hulk Hogan.
Wait a minute. You sure that wasn't the Barbarian Rude?
Now what is the Warrior doing in there? He's been eliminated.
Oh, he's a wild man.
He's an idiot. Hogan eliminates him, and he jumps back in the ring and nails the two opponents? That don't make no sense to me, Schiavone.
Well, Hulkster was down.
The mighty Hercules.
Well, Jesse, 29 men have now entered the Royal Rumble. And we have 4 in the ring.
And we know who's last.
We certainly do.
Mr. Perfect.
That's right, from an earlier interview.
And look at this double teaming. Hercules firing in first, the Barbarian. Then Ravishing Rick Rude right into that big size 17 of the Hulkster.
Hulkster and the Barbarian. Rude and Hercules. The Hulkster grabs the big Barbarian. Oh, wow. Picks that mammoth man up, Jesse.
Yep, big power move there on the part of Hogan. That showed a lot of strength.
As they continue to pair off here.
Hogan going for it again. He's got him over the top. The Barbarian holding on. This would be a big feat for Hogan to eliminate that big man, but I don't think he can do it. Yeah, Barbarian going to the eyes. Look at Hercules. But Rude's got his leg hooked on the rope. No way to get him out. And they're all sucking air now, Tony.
Well, you're right, Jess. It is really gut check time, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. It's a battle of endurance now. Ooh, big clothesline by Hogan on the Barbarian. Oh, and he scratches him.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, I'll tell you, that Hogan, he's sneaky. Like I said, the Warrior saved him. He eliminated the Warrior.
You think it was intentional?
Absolutely.
You think he intentionally dumped the Warrior over the top rope?
Absolutely.
You really do?
Totally. And here comes Mr. Perfect with the perfect number.
Well, as Mr. Perfect comes in, the obvious fresh man, I don't know if I agree with that or not. I don't know if I agree with Hulk Hogan intentionally dumping the Warrior over the top. He really hit Rick Rude and the Barbarian.
Oh, you're gonna buy that. He knew absolutely well if he drove his big body in there, he'd eliminate the Warrior, and that's what he set out to do. Barbarian eliminated by the mighty Hercules.
So now, only 4 men remain in this Royal Rumble.
One of these 4 will be the Royal Rumble winner.
And who will it be? Mr. Perfect.
I kind of got to align myself with Perfect. He got the good draw. He's the fresh man in there.
Based on that, that would have to be a choice here, but don't forget the Hulkster. Don't forget Rude. Oh, Hercules! Forget him. He's out.
It's 2-on-1.
And now the Hulkster finds himself in trouble.
Now, if Perfect and Rude are smart, they'll continue to double team Hogan till they eliminate him.
Let's see. And that's exactly what they're doing. The fans, this capacity crowd, rallying behind the Hulkster. How many times, Jess, have we seen the Hulkster take a punishment, but still get back up on his feet? Once again, we see him on his feet.
Oh, look at this double team move setting up here. Oh, and Rude hits Mr. Perfect, puts him out to the apron.
Perfect went through the middle, and he's to the apron. Watch out, the Hulkster.
Oh, and Perfect was trying to get the ring. He pulled the rope down, and it eliminated Ravishing Rick Rude.
That means there's only 2. Perfect, Hulkster, the only 2 out of 30 remaining in the Royal Rumble. And now it gets down to a one-on-one over-the-top rope match.
Bear in mind, though, Hogan was been in there a lot longer than Mr. Perfect.
Now you're going to see it. What is he going to do? A perfect flex? What good would that do here, for goodness sakes?
It'll soften him up enough to pitch him out over the top.
The Hulkster, look at him. He will not go down. He's coming back up again.
Here's the perfect plex. Look at this. He could have pinned it.
No!
I don't believe this.
Absolutely not. You're right to say that Perfect is the freshest of the 2, but the other one is Hulk Hogan. And here he comes.
Whoa! He put him into the post. He put Perfect into the post.
Actually, he was saved by the post that time, I think.
Saved? How do you get saved hitting the post?
Well, if it would have been for the post, he'd have gone over the top collection of World Wrestling Federation superstars in its history.
Absolutely, but again, the luck of the draw, very, very important. Hogan had draw 25, which is a very good position. That left him in position to win it like he did. Imagine if he'd have been number one like DiBiase. That was quite a feat. Ted DiBiase staying in till almost the very end from a number one position.
Well, it was. As we enjoy, as you are all around the world, and 20,000 fans here in Orlando are enjoying the moment of glory for the one and